Hey everyone, and welcome to the Wyoming Knits YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Lee, and this is my channel where I like to talk about all things knitting. Today is Sunday, May 19th, 2024, and this is episode 41. You can find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. Today I'm coming to you from Southwest Wyoming, where I live with my husband, our daughter, and our little Yorkie, Dax. So today I have 2 finished objects, 5 works in progress, and some summer sock camp updates and some mail. So let's get started with what I have finished. The first thing I finished is my Scrappy socks. So these ones are, these are Scrappy socks, and each section has a different stitch pattern. So I cast these on and I did 64 stitches in a 2x2 rib. The pattern calls for toe up, but I like to do cuff down, so I modified the pattern. I'll have all my notes linked in my Ravelry project page, and that will be linked down below. So I started with a 2x2 rib, and then we did the moss stitch, and then stockinette, and then I think this is a broken rib stitch, and then stockinette. So I didn't know how much I would actually need for the foot. So I did 10 rows here, 15, 10, 15, and then I think I did 15 here. All the numbers will be on my project page. So I wasn't sure how much I would need up here so I could finish out the toe. And so I did end up using this green again right before the toe. I did the same color on the heel as I did on the toe. And I have both of those. I did them tandem. So I did the cuff and the cuff, then this stitch on both of them, and then I did the yellow on both and the purple on both. I think I was on the blue part right here last time, and so I had finished all of these in the last week. I'll show you how much yarn I have left. These were all 10-gram minis. I think there was 10 10-gram minis, and I kept it in this little bag. I guess I got it from Mary Kay a long time ago, but it was see-through, so I wanted to use it. This is all I have left from the heel and the toes. Not very much. This is what I have left on the cuff. And then the little green bit that I used twice. So then, let's see, the yellow, I still have this much left. The purple, this orange, I still had a lot left. I could have gone more rows there. Blue, green, purple. So I did do the same amount of stitches between both of those. This green one was stockinette and this one was a reverse stockinette pattern. So I did use more when I was purling the whole way around. And then this one was the stockinette part. So I think next time I might want to do 20-gram minis and maybe, I don't know, or maybe I'll just do scraps and then it won't matter how much I have. I can just keep going as far as I want and finish the socks. But these were fun to put in an extra, like a different stitch pattern every other one. I think I might try something like this in the future, to use some of my scraps or to use some minis. So that one is finished. And the next finished object I have is the baby blanket I was making for my cousin. I got that all finished. This is the Garter Rib baby blanket by Orange Flower Yarn. I don't think I have that pulled up. Let me find it. So this is the picture from the pattern. And I used one of these big balls, this Bernat Baby Sport. It's 100% acrylic, machine washable, and dryable. I did throw this in the washer and dryer last night. And this is what I have left over. So I could probably get like a little baby vertebrae or something out of this one to match. So we'll go ahead and open this up. I'll stand up so you can see it. It was pretty easy. The back side is all pearls, mostly. And so when you're on the back side, when you're looking at this side of the work, is when you're doing these stockinette stitches here. And so every once in a while I would get confused. I would do 2 pearls and then 3 knits, or 4 knits and 2 pearls, and get messed up just a little bit. So I'd have to go back and rip back out a little bit, and that was okay, time to move to a different project. Your brain is not ready for this right now. And so I would move on to something different, but I'm glad to have this finished. And that is the only things I have finished this time. And so let's talk about all the things I've been working on. So we'll start with my May Felici socks. These are in my Fancy Boy Designs bag. And I'm using the Knit Picks Felici in the Solstice color, and some leftover Hummingbird Moon that I got at the Yarn and the Tail a couple summers ago. Last time I was still working on the leg, and I've done the heel, the gusset decreases, and I'm on the foot. let's see how much longer do I have. I like these little sock rulers. This one I feel like gets kind of weird. It's like a silicone. So I just stick it in like that, make sure it's in the heel turn, and then I just kind of, I don't pull it tight, I just kind of set it on there. And this is, I have to get up to between the 7 and the 8. So I've got a ways to go, but I think I like having a pattern on a self-striping sock. And then this little pop of color is kind of fun. So I think maybe on some of my other socks, I will do a pattern on those. This year, instead of doing the Desert Vista Dye Works challenge like I did last year, I am doing my own Felici challenge where I am trying to use up a bunch of my Felici yarn that I've had for a long time, and I'm doing one Felici's pair of socks every month for this year, and then I'll have 12 new pairs of socks, and that way I will work through some of my sock yarn. So those are my May Felici socks. I'm doing the second breakfast pattern by Lindsay of Sock Witchery. Here is the it's just a fun little pattern, kind of like a waffle. So that is my first sock. I finished a pair of socks last time, and I finished a pair of socks this time, so I told myself I could cast on this pair of socks. I'm using a Yarnable color from a couple summers ago. This one is Straighten Your Crown from June of the summer of 2022. It's like a pineapple theme, and I'm doing another pattern, but this one is the Minecraft socks. And I'll put, I can't remember the designer's name, but I'll put it on the screen. So I thought that kind of looked like the things on the outside of the pineapple. So these ones are going to be for one of my friends. Every time I think about her, I think of bright and yellow and sunshine. And so I thought these ones would be perfect for her. I did 64 stitches in a 2x2 rib pattern. It has you start out with one knit, 2 purls, 2 knits, 2 purls, 2 knits, 2 purls, all the way around. And so when you get to the last stitch is a knit. So it's still knit 2, purl 2. So I said, I'm just going to do it my regular way. And then the pattern is written like that also. So I just slid 1 stitch over. So those are living in my Mountain State Stitches bag. Those are all the socks that I've worked on this week. I have 2 sweaters, so we'll start with my daily pullover that I showed last time. I did pull up a picture of what it should look like when I'm finished. This is the daily pullover by Purl Soho. And I am also using Purl Soho linen quill. And let's, uh-oh, what did I just drop? My little stopper fell off. So, oh, yep, all my stitches have came off, so give me 1 second. I did drop a couple of them, but I'll fix those when I pick up my sleeves. Okay, tighten those up. Both sides. Okay, last time I was right there. I did a couple more rows, and this is what it looks like so far. This is just a pickup when I have a couple minutes. I'm still on the first ball, and we'll see how long it takes me to get this one done. This is in my Red's Lady Creates bag. It fits all 3 skeins. This one might be my field trip on the bus project. We are taking 2 field trips this upcoming week and the week after, and so this might be one of my on the bus projects, so I can just work round and round. The next project I have is my totally tubular turtleneck, and this is by Park&Knit, who is Park Williams. So this is the pattern picture. And I did work a bunch on this. Well, not really. It's on size. I have 10.5. And I was right there last time. I did all of that. So I tried it on before I put the sleeves on hold. So I folded the neck over twice and tried it on. It fits. So I put the sleeves on hold. I needed, I finished the raglan increases, and then it said to knit. Let's see if I can show that to you right here. Finish the raglan, then knit for so many inches, and then separate sleeves. And I did that. And so now it's just a work stockinette in the round until it reaches 5.5 inches, and then we're going to do a big ribbed cuff or hem on the bottom, and then you go back and pick up for sleeves. I'm using the Wonderfluff by Knit Picks in the SweetPea Heather color. This is the yarn that she designed the sweater in a different color. When I tried it on, I just had like my tank top on and my shoulders were not itchy. It wasn't itchy here. And so this is a nice soft yarn. It's living in my Yarnable bag. And that's all the sweaters I've worked on. I did work on my daughter's blanket. It's the Cozy Comfort Throw by Molly of a Homespun House. And Knit Picks still does not have the bare yarn, so I still have 3 colors left. I'm on the very end of day 28, and I'm in the middle of a row, and this is all of the bare that I have left. So we discussed what we were going to do next. I told her that I still was not able to get the Knit Picks yarn. It said it would be available May 15th, so on the 15th I got online and I went to order a couple more skeins of it, and it said available May 17th. So I said, okay, I'll wait till Friday and I will order it on Friday. So Friday after school, I got home and I looked and it said available June 14th. So I would have to wait a whole nother month to be able to order that yarn. So we talked about, should we just finish and put on the border and use these for the border? Should we not put those colors in? I said I have another skein of yarn from Yarn Cafe Creations that we could just do on the border, and that is the dried rose petals, and it's this color. It's soft, it's got sparkle, and we could put it on the border, do the I-cord edging with that. We could hold these double with it, but then it's not going to be like this white color held with the other colors. And so I just got this far and I decided, well, let's look on Etsy. Let's see if anybody has like a light cream colored sparkle. And I found a chick that knits had like a white creamy sparkle color, so I've ordered that. That should be here in a couple of days, and then I will finish this blanket. So last time I showed it, I was right there and I did 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 rows. So let's see if I can hold this up. So we'll just put this one back on hold until I get all of the things I need to finish it. It's living in this bag that my aunt made for me. And that was all I've worked on this time. I am getting ready for the end of the year. We have 2 weeks left of school. That last week of school is the first week of summer sock camp. And so next weekend I will be getting all the things ready for summer sock camp. I have a tote that I put together with a bunch of yarn that I might want to use for summer sock camp. Kay has done this. I've seen a couple other people do this to put all of the yarn that they want to use for summer sock camp. I have a yarn that I got in July last year from Yarnable, Sweet Liberty. I want these socks. My Yarnable from this month, my Mama Jess yarn, Frankly Lisa, that's going to be for me. My Happy Mermaid Happy Camper yarn. I want to make this for one of my friends. Party Like It's 2023. This came out January 2023. My Candy Shop yarn that I got at the Great Basin Fiber Fest. I have 2 Sinful yarns. This one is Slushy and this one is Northern Lights. I have a Yarn Cafe Creations Sprout Cloverleaf that I thought was fun and exciting for summer sock camp. And then I have Yarn Dragon Fibers, Limelight Deluxe Sock Set, Kaleidoscope, and Limealicious. Nope, Limealicious. So I want to see if I can do all of these for summer sock camp. Summer sock camp starts the weekend of Memorial Day and goes until the last day of August. Kay has a Ravelry page or Ravelry group and a thread on there where she has all the information about summer sock camp. So go check that out. I will have it linked down in the description box below. So those are some summer sock camp yarns I want to use. And then I have this box of yarn. I'm going to maybe do these ones, and then my aunt asked me to make these socks for her, and she brought me all of the yarn for it. And she has 3 daughters, so those will be her socks. These are for 2 of the daughters, and then I got some mail. I ordered some stuff from You Knit, I Dye. I ordered 2 sock sets, and I ordered the Tiny Eyes and I Love Love. And so I think I'll make this one for one of the other daughters, this one for me, and I think I have the whole summer in socks all planned out. I do want to make a couple t-shirts and finish some more sweaters, finish my feather and fan blanket. I want to get some more work done on that. I want to work on my DK Jelly Roll blanket. And I'll be putting in squares on my memories blanket all summer long, 2 weeks, and then every day I will have time off and I can just sit and knit. I can go outside and water the lawn and knit on some socks and just enjoy my summer off. So until next time, happy knitting.